Alright, YouTube, I'm back. Let's go ahead and do a recap of this past weekend's games between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Friday's game. Both teams scored one run apiece in the first inning. Neither teams didn't score shit in the second and third inning. Astros scored one run in the bottom of the fourth. The Rays scored 2 runs in the top of the fifth and 3 runs in the top of the sixth. Neither teams didn't score shit in the seventh inning. The Rays scored 1 run in the top of the eighth, and the Astros scored 1 run in the bottom of the ninth. But the Astros still fall to the Rays 7-3. The Rays were 86 and 71 as the Astros fell 102 and 55. Now here's a recap from Saturday's game. I know I'm embarrassed how my hair looks. I am going to get it cut. Don't worry. Neither teams didn't score shit in the first 2 innings. Astros scored 2 runs in the bottom of the third. Neither teams didn't score shit in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. And the Rays scored 1 run in the top of the ninth. Final score, Houston Astros 2, Tampa Bay Rays 1. The Astros were 103 and 55 as the Rays fell 86 and 72. And now here's a recap of yesterday's game. Astros scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first. The Rays scored 1 run in the top of the second. Neither teams didn't score shit in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th inning. The Astros scored 1 run in the bottom of the 7th. And neither teams didn't score shit in the last 2 innings. Final score, Houston Astros 3, Tampa Bay Rays 1. The Astros are now 104 and 55 as the Rays fall 86 and 73. And I don't got to look it up. The Astros got their last 3 homestand games. Their last 3 home games of the regular season taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Then the Astros get to rest until they start their playoff game next Tuesday. Game 1 is at the crib. Game 2 is at the crib. Games 3 and 4 is on the road. And Game 5 is at the crib on the 17th. We got to find out who's the Astros going to go up against in the first round of the playoffs. And luckily, they don't have to play the wild card round because for the 5th time in Major League Baseball history, they've won over 100 games. That's incredible. I have a feeling they may go back to the World Series. All my Astros fam, cross your fingers and let's see if the Astros will win this World Series, because it's been 5 years since they won the World Series on Halloween, and that's when Carlos Correa proposed to his wife. So let's see, we'll see what happens. In the meantime, now we got the Astros recap out the way. All right, here we go. In the good words of my guy Spitz 389. What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sports topic, and today we're going to talk some football. Houston Texans football. We're going to do a recap of yesterday afternoon's game between the LA Chargers and the Houston Texans. Texans didn't score shit in the first quarter while giving up a touchdown. Then they gave up 20 in the second quarter while scoring a touchdown. So it's Chargers 27, Texans 7 at halftime. The Texans dominated the second half. They outscored the Chargers by a touchdown in the third quarter. After 3, Chargers 27, Texans 14. Texans outscored the Chargers by Tress in the fourth quarter, 10-7. But it was not enough as they would fall to the LA Chargers by 10 points, 34-24. The Chargers are now 2-2 as the Texans have no wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. This Sunday, the Texans go against the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And yesterday, the Jaguars lost to the Philadelphia Eagles 29-21. And I saw Yankee Messiah's video on GNP 445's opinions about his favorite team, the Eagles, beating the Jaguars. And as usual, this nigga still talking shit about his team. And once again, he still can't talk like a grown man. Instead, he's still talking like a child. Can't even talk in one full sentence without saying so many cuss words. That's one thing I don't like about that fat bastard. He always be talking in full sentences without saying a lot of cuss words. He still act like he's still on YouTube. The Texans got the Jaguars this Sunday. Then they got the 16th off. They got the Raiders in Las Vegas on the 23rd. The day before Halloween, taking on the Titans. They got 2 games, actually, during the week of October 30th. The 30th taking on the Titans, and their Thursday Night Football, November 3rd, taking on the Eagles. November 13th against the Giants in New York. November 20th, 5 days before Thanksgiving, taking on the Commanders. 27th against the Miami Dolphins. December 4th, taking on Deshaun Watson and his new team, the Cleveland Browns, if Deshaun Watson is eligible to play. December 11th, against the Cowboys. Let's see which team will go 4-3, because there's a tie between these two. December 18th, taking on the Chiefs. Christmas Eve against the Titans. New Year's Day, taking on the Jaguars. And January 8th, in a rematch against the Colts. Speaking of them Cowboys, let's do a recap of them real quick. As they went to take on the Washington Commanders. The Cowboys dominated the first half, outscoring the Commanders by a field goal in the first quarter. Then they outscored them by deuce in the second quarter, 9-7. So it's Cowboys 12, Commanders 7 at halftime. Both teams kicked the field goal in the third quarter. After 3, Cowboys 15, Commanders 10. Cowboys outscored the Commanders by 10 in the fourth quarter. Final score, Dallas Cowboys 25, Washington Commanders 10. The Cowboys are now 3-1 as the Commanders fall 1-3. Let's see who's the Cowboys' next opponent is. Well, this Sunday they go against the defending Super Bowl champs, the LA Rams. Then the 16th, they go against the Philadelphia Eagles. The 23rd, taking on the Detroit Lions. October 30th, they take on my dad's favorite team that the Texans lost to on my mom's birthday, the Chicago Bears. The 13th, against the Green Bay Packers. The 20th, against the Minnesota Vikings. The 24th, taking on the Cowboys the day before Thanksgiving. December 4th, taking on the Colts. December 11th, taking on the Texans. The 18th, against the Jaguars. Christmas Eve, taking on the Eagles. My granny's birthday, December 29th, against the Titans. And January 8th, against the Commanders. So congratulations to the Cowboys for beating the Commanders. As for the Texans, they had an opportunity to score in the fourth quarter to win the game, and they blew it. So by far, the Texans have no wins this season. That's okay. I'm not mad at the Texans. I'm just disappointed. They just got to work hard. Keep their heads up, get their shit together, and get themselves ready as they go up against the Jaguars in Jacksonville this Sunday. And make sure you check out my guy Spitz 389. A link to his YouTube page will be in the description box below, as well as Mike Henry's, Alexa and Maria's, and Maria and Olivia's. That wraps up my thoughts about this past weekend's games between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros, and yesterday's NFL game between the LA Chargers and the Houston Texans, and a quick recap between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. If you're new here, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell for my next Texans rant. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comment down below. I will catch you tomorrow responding to the motherfuckers trolling Alexa and Maria on Instagram and YouTube, and responding, addressing to the motherfucker that messaged me on Messenger unsubscribing to my channel, saying that my YouTube channel is lame and boring. Oh yes. So tired of these motherfuckers trolling me and some of my other followers on the internet. It's really getting on my fucking nerves. So that's my first rant for tomorrow. Addressing the nigga that messaged me on Messenger, unsubscribing to my channel, saying that it's boring and lame. And responding to the trollers trolling Alexa and Maria on Instagram and YouTube. Just because they're an LGBTQ couple. And my second rant, reminiscing 21 years of a 6-man tag team match between the Dudley Boys and Nick Patrick versus The Rock, Chris Jericho, and Mike Chioda, from Mike Henry's Mama's Birthday edition of SmackDown, October 4th, 2001. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Go Houston Astros, and go Houston Texans.